Hello there guys, this is Monksy and this is going to be my commentary talking about Gfinity, Valencia, our plans and a few other things like coming up in the gaming world, roster changes. I'm going to do a video on that as well and a few little tips and tricks that I picked up on Black Ops 2. But first of all, the gameplay you're going to see in the background is the grand final, a DreamHack versus Epsilon. I've muted the sound because obviously the cast is talking. But yeah, this was a really great watch if you want to see this. We were the only European team, I think we were the only team actually to beat Epsilon at hardpoint. I think maybe Quantic might have took one, but Epsilon beat Impact in both hardpoints. They were a really good hardpoint team before they split. But yeah, it was a really good match, and it was a real good watch. I mean, if you want to see the ending, it's really intense, and we were like, oh, last 10 seconds, come on guys, I'm piling, and we were celebrating, and like it was a great match. But yeah, talking first of all about Gfinity, massive event, big invitational. Everyone really wanted to show up to that event, a bit like COD Champs. It had that sort of feel, but it was a lot smaller scale in like a kind of studio, and the production was apparently real good, and it was my favourite event by a country mile so far in my gaming experience. It really felt like we were treated like VIPs. We were sent on a boat. We had everything, like free food, and everything was catered for us, and everything was made sure we're okay, and loads of interviews and loads of exposure, and it was a fantastic event. I got to meet Lawrence Delalio. Anyone rugby fan out there? It was kind of a big deal. I met a lot of the Justine, who was there as well, who like one of the most followed females on Twitter with 1.5 million followers, and yeah, it was fantastic, and I couldn't speak highly enough of the event. But onto the playing side of things, we were in Group B again. We had Impact, Envy, Curse.eu, and AAA. We won every game in our group. We beat Impact 3-1 and Envy 3-0, and a few little highlights in the AAA game. Marky B got one of the best 1v4s I've ever seen. It wasn't simply because it was all out, he got a 4-piece. It was because he played it so intelligently in such an early game, and until like when there was so much pressure, and he got a RC car and a Hellstorm in the first round of S&D in a 1v4 situation, and it was incredible. It was one of the best things I've seen on Call of Duty. I'm going to try and upload that to my channel if I get rights from Gfinity. I have no idea about copyright, so Trout91's been guiding me through it like a noob that I am. But yeah, so that was a great thing to watch, and then we ended up winning the CTF. Gataga went huge getting a stealth shopper, but we still won. That didn't matter. He did some really interesting flag runs that utilised the point system for getting to all streaks, and as well as that, yeah, we took the series 3-0. Marky B got one of the nastiest turn-ons on agony I've ever seen in my it was a career ender and a half. Yeah, I think Marky B went a bit he stood up and started shouting, and one of the refs told him to shut up, because yeah, he just wouldn't shut up about that. But yeah, we won that 3-0. Then we played Envy next, and we knew we could beat him because Curse.eu had literally just done it. We won the hard point really convincingly, outslayed them heavily, and yeah, it was a really quite convincing hard point. But then S&D won 6-5. Proofy versus Rich 1v1 at 5-all. It was really similar to COD Champs in a way. It was like, instead of Proof versus Killer, it was Proof versus Rich. Proof had bombed down with 30 seconds left and shot Rich in the back. Rich nearly turned on him, but Proof ran away and tried to do the full circle of the map, but Rich went straight for the defuse. And this is where it gets interesting, because Marky B was there going, keep chasing him, charge him at Laundry. And Proof obviously kind of maybe thought that, Rich was going to be charging him, and I could hear Rambo going, it's a bluff, he's defusing, hurry up. But Rich got that defuse, and we went mental, and we're like, oh, what, it was a big choke on, in that scenario, and he went on the wrong side of the bomb, and there was a lot of different, variables in the game that could have gone differently, but yeah, it was crazy to win that, and then we won CTF as well. Marky B, was a bit of a human turret, shutting down Stainville and Rambo pretty convincingly on the flags, and we just made some good flag runs and some good clutches. Proofy went off in that as well. He really played well. But yeah, we took our then on to the next game. We beat Curse 3-0. I had a really good map on Slum CTF. I think I went like 36 and no, I think I went like 40 and like 13 or something. I was well over double positive, but we all had full streaks. Me and Mark both had stealth shoppers, and Rich and Flux ran a lot of flags, but we should have won that more convincingly than we did. S&D was close. I think we won 6-5. They were one of the best teams we played at the event, and we really, I can't believe they split up, because they were really strong, and I think they could have beaten us on their day, and placed maybe top 4 at Gfinity and whatever. But yeah, then we played Impact, which is what my favourite game in my Call of Duty, career or whatever. We beat him on the first hard point, 250 to 100, which is slums. We just went off. Every player on our team was over double positive. We outslayed them massively, all had streaks, and really kind of made a statement that we weren't just this team that could only beat Envy who had a bad day, and that we could beat them on the hard points. Then we won S&D. I think it was like 6-2. No, 6-1 actually. I think. It might be 6-1, but two of their players had donuts until the last round, and I think I was like, I can't remember, I think it was Parasite and Karma, but yeah, we just really gave it to them, and we're really good at S&D, and our strats really paid off, and yeah, then coming into the CTF, we lost that. Miracles had a bloody amazing game. I think he would have had like a dogs against us or something stupid had he had it on, but yeah, we lost that, and then we won the final hard point, which is Yemen. Best map of my gaming career. I went like 46-12 with 2 stealth choppers. I really want to find that gameplay actually and ask them for the permission to upload it, because not just because like, I just want to upload every game that I played in, but it was my best game I've ever played. But yeah, going into the knockout stages, we played Giants for top 4 and 5 grand. Won that 3-2. We were 4-0 down last map, and then Big Richard Cook stepped it up, getting 2 kills every round. Yeah, it was really, really well played on our behalf, and yeah, it was really, really well done to kind of come back from that. And there's a lot of pressure, and we need a lot of composure, and we pull through, and then play an Optic for top 2, sorry, for 15 grand. We won both hard points convincingly. Scump went off on CTF and hammered us. He went like 36-9 or something stupid. But yeah, I mean, Marky B went like 40-20 and answered in turn. Scump stood up and went, "Oh, this is like a public game." And I can remember me and Marky were just shouting, "This is league play! This is league play!" For like the whole of the hard point and the S&D. No, the hard point. Sorry, S&D was really quiet, and they were apparently people were telling us they had their headsets turned down so they could listen to our comments because we were talking so loud. But it didn't matter at the end of the day. We won S&D like 6-2. Rich had full streaks. The S&D game, he's a game 5 king, we like to call him, because he really went clutch in both game 5s for us. And then we played Complexity in the final. I mean, to talk a little bit about this game, I'm really going to have to break it down into the maps. I know this commentary is originally going to be just about DreamHack and Gfinity, but I'm just going to sort of talk about Gfinity in this one and do DreamHack next. But yeah, going into that series, we played the first hard point. We were like 90 points down after like 4 hard points, and we knew we had to really step it up. And I think me, Mark, and Rich all got full streaks like simultaneously. They didn't get a point for like 90 straight points, and we were just going ham on hard points. Like there were points where we didn't have the spawn on like a whole hill, and then we'd just come out like hot and just use our war machines and just wreck them all. Yeah, it was a crazy game on that, and the team really pulled it through to get that comeback. But then they took S&D, which was a real blow because we were nearly undefeated on S&D except for Optic. I think we lost 2 S&Ds all event, and I think we actually lost 1 hard point all event, which is incredible. And I can't remember which map was that. It must have been hard point on the first hard point against Complex, and the 4th hard point, which was Yemen, which is a real shame. But sometimes you do lose even your best modes. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy to come out and be 1-0 up in the grand final. But yeah, we lost to S&D. I think they just had some really good individual plays, and we didn't play as well as we did. I think maybe the pressure got to us a little bit. And yeah, we didn't pull through the S&D, and we lost CTF. TP went ham on CTF. All event he had a fantastic event, best player in the team by a mile. Really kind of gave it to us, and yeah, going in we were 2-1 down, and we knew if we won Yemen, I think we all knew we would have won the final, but we didn't win Yemen. I think we just kind of messed up on a specific hard point. It was just a bit of a bogey hard point for us. We just didn't get control of it well enough, and Clayster kind of anchored really well on that map, and yeah, it just didn't go in our favour. But you lose and learn, I guess. And we're going to come into the next game, next event, sorry, and be really well practiced and try and take it. We really wanted to get a win now. We've had 2 second place practices with Marky B. So yeah, I mean, obviously the only 2 teams we've lost to at events are Epsilon and Complexity, but Epsilon have split up. And we're coming into the EGL really confident and really looking forward to trying to take that win of an event, and really want to give it to the teams that are trying to beat us. And yeah, I mean, we're still going to be practicing hard, but Flux is currently on holiday, so when we get back we're going to be on that grind. And yeah, I mean, if any of you have enjoyed this commentary in particular, be sure to leave a comment below, or a like to the video. It really does help promote my channel, and Now that I'm getting back into the swing of things, I'm going to start, uploading more frequently and provide more interesting discussions than just what like updates and team changes. I'm going to start talking a lot more about the in-game aspects and maybe a few like experiences I've had at events and like highlights and stuff like that. And the better I get at YouTube, the better my content will be, and hopefully, the more you'll enjoy it, because at the minute I can sort of only do stuff like these commentaries and like little clips like the Karma 1v3 and the crossbow and yeah, stuff like that. But I'm gonna try and become more advanced, and whatever you want to see, just put in the comments or give me some sort of feedback. I'm not psychic, but anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, if you enjoyed, please give a like. And I think the next topic is obviously going to be me talking about DreamHack Valencia, and then after that I'm going to talk about the team changes within Europe and NA. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this, be sure to leave some sort of feedback, and thanks for watching.